Hello, everyone. This is Katie with Discover Central Massachusetts. Today, we have the extreme pleasure to be joined by Jeannie Huber, who is not only the president and CEO of the Blackstone Valley Chamber of Commerce, but who is also the co-founder and director of the Pet Rock Festival, an amazing festival celebrating all of our favorite four-legged friends on coming up this Sunday, September 9th at Wyman Gordon in Grafton. We're going to chit-chat a little bit with Jeannie and find out what this festival is about and what we can expect from it. Hi, Jeannie. How are you today?
I am great. How are you, Katie? Thanks for being here.
I'm wonderful. Thank you so much for having me. So, as a fellow animal lover, dog owner, everything of the above, I am so excited myself to go to this festival. Can you tell me a little bit about what this festival is, kind of how long you guys have been around, and where it's located, and how long you've been at the newest location?
Sure. Well, the Pet Rock Festival is a great day for you and your dog, and it's at the Wyman Gordon Field on Worcester Street or Route 122 in North Grafton. It's our second year being there, and it's really our best location. Parking is right there. It couldn't be easier. And the field is huge. It's like a three-ring circus. We have all kinds of things going on for you and your dog. We have 150 breed rescues and shelters. We have a vegetarian food court from Worcester Veg Fest, so you know how delicious that is. And the rock part, our headliner this year is Ryan Cabrera with Javier Colon. So we're really excited about hosting them. And this is our 20th anniversary.
Wow. So you have run this thing for 20 years. Can you tell me a little bit about why you started this festival and kind of how it's evolved or grown in your mind and both materialized in reality?
Sure. Well, 20 years ago, I had met Charlene Arsenault through Worcester Magazine. She had done an article on me in regards to animals. I was one of the owners of the Hebert Candy Mansion at that time. And she had witnessed a report on one of those news shows about young teenage boys who had stolen a dog, a Yorkie, from a former girlfriend. They tortured it, set it on fire,
oh, good God.
Videotaped that, and it was fun for them. It was discovered, and they were brought before a judge who gave them a slap on the wrist and said, boys will be boys. And it was extremely upsetting that there would be an attitude that animal cruelty was a rite of passage, when actually you know that it leads to so much more. Jeffrey Dahmer, Charles Manson, people like that all tortured animals as young men, and it leads to more violence. So we put our heads together and decided that we were going to put together a festival that promoted kindness and that educated the public that these were living, breathing creatures that could not be a better companion or best friend for your entire life, that they were not something disposable that you got for Christmas and gave away at Easter or just dumped somewhere. And we wanted to also educate them against backyard breeding, against puppy mills, and all the other things that went along with it. We went to a lot of people in the community, including people that are still with us now, VCA animal hospitals, who still come to Pet Rock event, and they do a free rabies clinic and $20 for microchipping, which is really a reduced rate. We have, as I said, 150 breed rescues and shelters, so people can realize that if you want a specific breed, you don't have to go to a breeder. I've got my white German Shepherds from Echo Dog, White German Shepherd Rescue. I don't think you can get much more specific than that. And they were wonderful, wonderful dogs. We also have Animal Legal Defense Fund, who's been with us for 20 years. And these are attorneys who donate their time and talent to bring perpetrators of animal cruelty to justice. And they do a wonderful, wonderful work, and we support their work through grant funding. We also, in the Worcester school system, I think it's 4th and 5th grade, we provide Kind Kids, kind of like a weekly reader that's distributed to the youngsters so that they can realize everything about animals and learn about kindness and learn about how to treat animals and care for them properly. Because if you start early, it will stay with them, and they won't grow into violent and animal perpetrators of cruelty when they get older and become adults. And I think it reduces violence. And over the 20 years, we've seen a lot of positivity. We've seen a decrease in backyard breeders. People realize you're not going to get rich by buying a puppy and breeding it. We have more than enough puppies and kittens and animals. They need good homes, as we all know. And I think that a lot has changed in attitude for human beings. Human beings are realizing that these are your best friends. These are really loving creatures that just become part of your family. They're like having children. I know I enjoy my animals so much. And we've done a lot of things over the year. We give away all of the money. We keep a little bit of seed money for the next year. None of us get paid. My partner is, of course, Charlene Arsenault, as I mentioned. And I laugh when people say to me, "Oh, how much money do you make?" I said, "Well, actually, it's kind of a negative cash flow for me." But we are able to give away a lot of grants. Last year, we paid for surgery for the service dog of a deaf woman. We gave grants to a lot of the shelters to help buy equipment for them. It just goes on and on and on. So we're very proud of the work that we do. It's a fun day. It's a great way for people to learn more about animals and for them to celebrate animals. We still have the horrible stories that come across our desk. We have a wall of fame and a wall of shame, so that we do highlight some of this. And unfortunately, just yesterday in the news, you heard about a case of domestic violence where a man was mad at his girlfriend and he beat a poor little dog to death just to get back at her. I mean, these things have to stop, and we just cannot tolerate it. He got off with a $150 fine, and he is going to be brought before a judge, but $150 is not enough of a fine to make this a real crime, to be looked at as a real crime.
So that's definitely very moving, and like you, I mean, I am the very proud owner of many animals myself, many, all of which are rescues. So can we bring our four-legged best friends to this festival?
You can bring your dog. We want you to bring your dog. I know some people do bring their cats. We don't suggest it because there's like 1,000 or more dogs there.
Gotcha.
We do have a cat photo contest, though. If you check out petrockfest.org, you can enter your photograph online, and you can win some great prizes. We have wonderful events going on. We have the Shelter Pet Parade that goes on, where we highlight all of the pets that are there that day that are up for adoption. We do not allow adoptions that day. You can fill out the paperwork, you can meet the dog or the animals that are there, but we don't want an emotional adoption because a lot of times that animal will end up back in a shelter, and that's far too traumatic. But we have, what's my fun thing, and I'm at that for most of the day, is the amateur dog show. Owner dog look-alike, best ears, waggiest tail, sweetest face, best vocalist. So we encourage you to bring your dog and enter the contest, learn more about them, have a fun day. There's lots of treats for the dog. The flyball dogs will be doing demonstrations. There's an agility course that your dog can take part in, and lots of fun things going on. And we've got some great Pet Rock t-shirts you can buy. And rest assured, every penny you spend at Pet Rock goes for a good cause.
So pretty much, this is just an awesome day for you to go out and socialize with fellow dog lovers, and for your own pups to socialize with fellow waggy friends.
That's right. I'm never so tired, dirty, or covered with doggy kisses, and I love it.
So that's awesome, Jeannie. So, I mean, I know I'll personally be attending. Can you tell me what the hours of the show, the festival is going to be?
Sure. It's in the field from 12 noon to 5 p.m. It's $12 for adults, $5 for kids, and there are $2 off coupons everywhere, and you can download them too off our
Perfect.
website.
And that's what we have right in front of us here are the $2 off of admission, along with the poster. And I know a fellow member of ours will also be there. We're very excited to see them, quite fetching from Grafton. Hopefully we can get some cute stuff to dress your doggy up with, or get some sweet treats for them. Jeannie, thank you so much for joining us. I really appreciate it. And everybody, come and check out Pet Rock on Sunday. I know we have a lot of going on all around the region, but if you're a fan of your four-legged doggos, I think they're going to have a really great time coming to this festival. And so won't you, kind of raising awareness about, animal welfare and making sure that our four-legged friends are treated equally all around. So I am so happy that you all joined us today. Please